Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Maria. I live in Sweden. I'm a licensed nail tech, and in today's video I'm going to remove this set of nails that I made with gel X, and I'm going to apply a new set. I'm not going to do the design, but I will show you how I prep the nails, how I remove, how long time it takes, because sometimes I find that it takes too long and people are always asking me how long time it takes for me. And the thing is that I'm always doing something, like I'm not waiting for the nails to soak off. I will show you how I work so that I don't sit and wait for the product to come off. So I start cutting the tips, and now I'm removing as much as I can of the gel. I'm using this bead, and I'm using my e-file at 30,000 RPMs, and I am just using light pressure here on the nail, because soft gel is very soft to remove. It's not like acrylic, so it goes very fast. So I remove as much as I can, and then I prepare my bowl with acetone, and I ask my client to put her hand in the bowl, and I let that soak for around 12 minutes, 15 minutes. It depends how long time it takes for me to prep the other hand. So now the right hand is in the bowl, and in the meantime I cut the tips and I remove the gel from the left hand, and I start prepping. Yes, why do I do that? Because I want to save time while the other hand is still soaking. So I'm pushing back her cuticles with my wooden stick, and now I go in with this bead. I love this round bead. I don't prep like the whole nail. I just remove like the dead skin, and I don't cut before because the nails have to go in the bowl, so I don't want to risk that my clients feels like it's burning or whatever. So I am just removing the dead skin here, and then I will file the nails, the free edge, because I have to do that anyway. So I'll do this now because I don't want to just sit and wait for the nails to soak. So I am using the time that the nails are soaking to prep this other hand. So when I'm done with this hand, then the other hand will be done. So I am using my 180 file to prep the free edge, and now I'm done. So after that I put this hand to soak, and after 15 minutes I'll prep the other hand. Like in the meantime I'm prepping the other hand, doing like the whole procedure, like the removing the dead skin, lifting up the pocket, filing the nail plate, and then when I come back, this hand is like completely soaked off, as you can see. Now I'm just using this bit to open up and to lift and to create a pocket, so that I can go in with my scissor and cut the dead skin. I don't know if my explanations make sense, but if you didn't understand, please leave me a question and I will try to answer. I'm going to post more videos about this, and what I want you to know is that I never stop working. Like I'm always doing something. I'm not waiting for the nails. So with that being said, I'm continuing here to prep the nail. I'm using my 240 grit sanding band, and this is a small mandrel bit. I think that this worked best for me instead of the bigger ones. I think that I have more control over my bead, so this is what I always use. I buy them from Shane. I think that's the cheapest option you have. You get like 80 of them for $4, something like that. So yeah, now I'm using my cuticle scissors to remove all the dead skin. My client loved this part, so actually she doesn't have that much, so it's not necessary to cut, but she wants me to do that. So here are the tips that we are going to use. These are the tips from Semilac, and I have a discount code if you live in Sweden, and it's Maria 15. I will leave you all the information here in the description box. So how I measure my tips, I make sure that the tip is covering the whole nail from side to side. Here we have this nail pointing downwards, so what I'm going to do is that I don't want to have like this big gap here in between, and like that the nail is like showing underneath. So I'm going to remove as much as I can of that free edge without damaging my client. Of course, I'm still going to have a little bit of free edge because I don't want to remove like the whole extension or like the whole nail, just a little bit so that the whole nail is covered by the tip. So here I'm trying again, as you can see, it fits perfectly. So now I'm going to prep the nails using my acid-free primer from Semilac, and all the products that I'm using here are from them. So I am applying a tiny bit of that, and now I'm using my Extend base. This is kind of like a rubber base coat mix all in one. And this is what we are going to use to attach the tips into the nail beds. So I'm applying a thin coat here on all 10 fingers, and then we will cure this for 60 seconds. So in the meantime, while I'm doing this and the nails are curing, I'm going to prep my nail tips. These nail tips are already buff on the inside, so I'm not going to do that. But if you have like tips that are not, then you need to remove the shyness from inside of the tip. Now I'm just applying, I'm filing here the cuticle area just to thin that out. I'm not being too rough, just be gentle with your file. And now I'm applying my primer, and this process is what I do to attach the tips to the nail. I'm going to apply a thin coat of this Extend base. Make sure that you cover the whole part that is going to be on the nail bed. And now I leave a little bit more of product, and here is my lamp, also from Semilac. You can buy this all in one package. Now I start my lamp, and then I hit the nail and I press the tip down, and I make sure that the gel is not running anywhere, and if it does, I use my pusher to remove the excess of the gel. If you have not the proper amount of gel, then you can remove the tip and do this step again. Here I'm making sure that I'm covering the whole tip where the nail is going to be with gel, and then I will leave a little more here. And now it's time to hit the nail, angle, and press down like so. And as you can see, you can see any bubbles, so this nail is going to last for at least 3 to 4 weeks. So angle, hit, and press down. This is what I do, and then when I'm done, I'm curing in the big lamp for 60 seconds. You know, this lamp is just for flash curing. You need to put your hands into the big lamp for another 60 seconds. Here I'm prepping the cuticle area. I'm using this 5-in-1 bit, and I am just going in with this bit to remove the excess of the tip. I want to make sure that we have a smooth transition from the natural to the tip, from the natural nail into the tip. So then after doing that, I'm going in with my sanding band, and I will remove the shyness from the tip, and also making sure that I don't have any gel or anything here around the cuticle area, and I'll make sure that everything is smooth and perfect. So I'm going to continue buffing or filing the nails, and then I will take my 180 grit hand file and I will file the nails so that they have the shape that I want. Remember that we have been using gel, so maybe you got a bit of gel, or just to make sure that all the nails look the same and that they are sharp and that the structure is there. So I'm just filing here around the free edge and then on the sides to make sure that all the nails look even. I love using this method, especially when my clients want long nails, because it took me, actually this application took me 45 minutes, and when I'm soaking it takes like 1 hour to do a new set. So it's a big change. Instead of doing like a fully removal of acrylic over gel and to do another extension, I think that you can fit more clients and the results are very good. Now I'm using a little bit of acetone here with this old brush just to melt a little bit of the tip here around the cuticle area, so that you can have a seamless transition. And that's it, guys. That's everything. Now you can go in with gel polish or whatever design you want. This is what I did, but I will post this video later on my channel. So don't forget to subscribe and to give me a thumbs up. And see you. Bye.